Bass Cars and Trucks.
So, Chris, snow boots and snow shovels?
Unfortunately, no.
Just kidding.
Yeah, nope, not at all. Warm temperatures for the next 2 days. Looking at those weather headlines, we're expecting to see those temperatures in the 70s as we head closer towards the Christmas day for the middle of next week. But we're expecting a very sunny weekend with highs in the 60s. Cold nights still in the 30s and 40s going into the next several days. But we are expecting above average temperatures when it comes to Christmas week. Their highs in the 70s, lows still remaining in the 40s going into the start of the next week there. But looking at the last 24 hours, we got down to the 30s last night. Of course, we were dealing with that cloud cover and that moisture that was preventing us to get down to freezing, but now we're dealing with drier air, so the situation's different for today. We got up to 65 degrees here today. We're already in the 30s. We could potentially fall into below freezing as we go into those overnight hours there. But looking at that time lapse, we're going to go ahead and see, actually, the camera's not working right now, but looking right now at the current situation, we're seeing at 38 degrees, winds out of the southwest at 5 miles an hour, and across the state of Texas right now, currently sitting in the low 30s in the Texas Panhandle, 29 in Lubbock, 37 in Midland, 50 degrees in Austin, and 51 in San Antonio. So as that low pressure system moves off towards the east there, we're continuing to see widespread showers for portions of East Texas all across the coastal bend there. But we're dealing with that very dry air there with that low pressure system as it comes behind that right there. So that low pressure system is actually moving towards the south central United States, portions of the deep south. But looking at that water vapor imagery, like I just mentioned, we are seeing that dry air come in from behind that. That, of course, is going to cause some radiational cooling as we head into those overnight hours, therefore causing our temperatures to drop down to about freezing as we head into those overnight hours there, but still dealing with that moisture for portions of East Texas. But looking to our Texas Futurecast, if you're traveling across the state this weekend, it's going to be very pleasant with sunny conditions, highs starting to gradually warm up into the low 60s as we're heading into Sunday and Monday there. And then we're going to start seeing several disturbances come through West Texas going into Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be a little bit of cloud cover, so we can expect much of next week to be fairly cloudy, but those temperatures are remaining above average in the low 70s. 72 for Monday for us here in San Angelo, other areas in the upper 60s, possibly hitting that 70-degree mark all across the state of Texas. And then for Christmas Day, mostly cloudy skies with temperatures still in the low 70s. We are keeping an eye on the weather models because they are hinting around that we could see another weather system come through towards the end of next week that could give us some possible rain chances. So your commute back home after Christmas could be a little bit messy heading into Thursday and Friday of next week there, but still cold conditions. So if you're traveling across the country here this weekend, messy conditions expected for portions of the deep south and around Atlanta to Nashville and New Orleans. But of course here we're having that high pressure system come in behind that that low pressure system that could bring some clear skies for the next several days here with very quiet conditions for Monday and Tuesday for us here across the state of Texas and the portions of course here in the Concho Valley there. But looking at our drought monitor, we are seeing just these severe droughts kind of starting to lessen. That's all thanks to that rain that we did receive last week. That, of course, we're seeing. We're still in the much needed rain, but other than that, we are still anticipating just not really seeing that much rain heading into the next 7 days. But for your Christmas Day forecast, high of 70 degrees, mostly cloudy, above average temps. We could see a similar situation for Christmas Eve with those temperatures rather mild going into the Christmas Day season there. But tonight, getting down to 31, clear and cold with calm winds. Tomorrow, just a little bit warmer, but we are expecting sunny skies, topping out at 62 degrees with winds out of the west-northwest at 5 miles an hour. And as we head into the next 7 days, the first day of winter is actually tomorrow. Winter solstice is at 10:19 p.m. tomorrow. That's when officially winter starts. We're going to continue to see those above average temperatures. Sunday, getting up to 70 degrees, 71 for Monday, topping out at 72 for Tuesday. And then for Christmas, we're going to see those mild temperatures in the forecast with mostly cloudy conditions. And then Thursday and Friday, giving it a 10% chance of some showers as we go into the next several days there. But we're still going to continue to see those cold nights as we go into the next 7 days with those temperatures in the 30s. But we could get into the 20s heading into Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Oh, wow. 20-degree weather.
True, yeah. It's going to be very dry, but not expecting to see any travel hazards with that as we go into the next several days there. But
right.
Warm temperatures as we head throughout the day.
And then you also mentioned it might be messy when people are returning back after their holiday.
Right. Of course, the weather models are disagreeing on the timing of that particular system, but we could see some rain for all across Texas for Thursday and Friday of next week.
All right. Thank you, Chris. We'll be right back with more KSAN News right after this.